As Dancing with the Stars hurtles toward its season 34 finale, the ballroom sparkle is increasingly overshadowed by a contentious undercurrent: accusations of biased judging, with longtime panelist Carrie Ann Inaba at the epicenter. The elimination of beloved actress Danielle Fishel and her pro-partner Pasha Pashkoff earlier this week ignited a firestorm, leaving fans and insiders alike decrying what they see as uneven scrutiny, particularly toward women. "The judging was very skewed," confided one production source, pinpointing Inaba's tendency to wield a sharper blade against female contestants. "This isn't isolated drama. It's a symptom of a show grappling with its evolution, from light-hearted escapism to a high-stakes arena where social media amplifies every critique into a cultural critique." Fishel's ouster, after a season of heartfelt performances and palpable growth, struck like a thunderbolt. Her Boy Meets World co-stars Ryder Strong and Will Friedle didn't hold back on their Pod Meets World podcast, channeling fan frustration into pointed commentary. "At this point, it's starting to feel like a personal vendetta," Strong vented. "Are judges open to the potential that Danielle might be working her ass off?" Friedle zeroed in on Inaba. "Carrie Ann has her favorites and she'll have 2 or 3 that no matter what they do, they could walk on the stage, trip, hit their face and she'd be like, 'You tried so hard, 9. Then Danielle does the best thing, and Inaba will be like, 'You've got to hold your shoulders different too.' And it's like, what the F.K.?" Their words echo a broader sentiment. Scores on the show's 1 to 10 scale seem swayed by favoritism, not fairness. The disparity shines in comparisons to male contestants like comedian Andy Richter, the season's affable underdog. At 59, Richter has charmed his way through routines, surviving eliminations via a blend of judges' points and viewer votes. Yet, insiders note, judges would be extremely critical of Danielle, yet they would praise Andy. If they're actually judging, Andy would be held to the same standard. Social media erupts with similar outrage. One Instagram user lamented, "Carrie Ann has a long history of picking on the popular girl." Fishel herself linked the experience to societal pressures on Pod Meets World, the impossible standards placed on women, both from society and from ourselves. In response to Inaba's earlier quip, "Use the entire dance space because you are a tiny little woman," Fishel quipped back on air, "I'm a tiny little woman but she's big on the inside." Inaba issued an apology but the damage lingered. This isn't Fishel's isolated grievance. Pashkoff, her pro, labeled an Inaba critique unfair, protesting her claim that their routines felt repetitive. Former pro Maxim Shmerkovsky echoed this in a prior interview, "I'm a fan of constructive criticism. There's none of that with Inaba." The pattern repeats across seasons. Last year, Disney's Chandler Kinney dazzled in a Viennese waltz with Brandon Armstrong, only for Inaba to dismiss it. That wasn't perfection. Fans cried foul, especially as NBA's Dwight Howard received softer treatment despite technical gaps. In 2023, boos rained on Inaba for withholding a perfect 10 from Vanderpump Rules' Ariana Madix, also paired with Pashkoff, nitpicking awkward moments. Season 28 winner Hannah Brown tearfully rebuffed Inaba's hug, frustrated by consistent nitpicks. Yet, amid the uproar, DWTS thrives. Its Wicked-themed episode drew 6.63 million viewers, the strongest same-day audience since 2020 to 2021, growing weekly since premiere. It's capturing 18 to 49-year-olds like never before, per reports. Inaba's TikTok defense, lip-syncing Taylor Swift's "Actually Romantic," cheekily nods to the effort of her detractors. "All the effort you've put in / it's actually romantic." But sources attribute the tension to casting shifts. They didn't used to have social media stars, now they do. Influencers like Alex Earl bring rabid fandoms, quick to mobilize votes but fierce against perceived slights. Anna Delvey Sorokin, season 33's first boot, noted, "It was the people on social media, the fans, who were the worst. Judging's tightrope is taut. They have to judge it and be honest. They can't really protect other people's feelings," a source observed. In reality TV's ecosystem, controversy is catnip. Every villain boosts the narrative. As DWTS dances on, Inaba's role as the strict anti endures, fueling debates on equity in entertainment's glittering grind.